when we come online and we'll be talking about Nigeria division should not be tagged non-negotiable. That language has to stop. Some people will come and abuse us. Now, it is glaring that the United States of America, I want you people to watch this video. As you watch this video, share this video. Most of you will be asking, where is the video? Where is the video proof? The video is here to watch. United States of America have mandated Bola Ahmed Tinubu to abolish Sharia law in Nigeria. Now, this is how it works. The Sharia laws has caused more negative things in Nigeria. Sharia law, don't forget that Sharia law started in Nigeria in 2000s, approved by Olusegun Obasanjo for the North. But guess what? I think this is the reason why Obasanjo approved it. Maybe Obasanjo might think, okay, probably the country is somehow I don't know how to describe it, where you have the Muslim and the Christians. And the extreme Muslims believe that Sharia law needed to guide them in their religious activities. But guess what? The way they are now doing it now, they are overdoing it, whereby they now try to impose their Sharia laws on Christians. As I speak to you, there are even Muslims that does not believe in Sharia laws. And this is the reason you can see the Muslim in the Southwest and Christians, they live in harmony. Whenever there is celebration, the Muslim in the South here, they celebrate with the Muslim. The Christians also, when it is time for Muslim, the Christians celebrate the Muslim. But over there in the North, it's not like that. And the only difference that has caused it is the Sharia law. If you see this Hajj, those ones, Islamic jihadists, those ones that hide under in the name of Islamic religion and causing violence in Nigeria today, are being encouraged by this Sharia law. And you can see that the United States of America, since Nigeria government cannot sit down and tell ourselves the simple truth that this is the genesis of our problem, they have mandated Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If they don't want Donald Trump to step his leg on the soil of Nigeria, they should abolish the Sharia law. Let me tell you most of the things that the Sharia laws have done in Nigeria. Sharia law is the one that is causing jungle justice in the North. You know how Deborah was spied in the North. It's being encouraged by Sharia law. As I speak to you today, Sharia law, the death of Deborah was not the killing of Deborah. No single body was arrested. In fact, when the matter was trending then, 50 lawyers from the North volunteered themselves to fight the case of Deborah, that the killers are right. And if you look at it, the way Sultan of Sokoto has spoke during the last book launch of Irabo, he said there is nothing wrong about Sharia law. He said jihadists, they don't kill. If they are killing, it has to pass through process. But even as that, Nigeria is still asking, what is the due process that was being taken before Deborah was spied? Not only Deborah was the most popular person. There are so many things that these people have taken jungle justice for all in the name of Sharia. A preacher in the North, a woman that was preaching in the North, walked by early in the morning because of Sharia law. I'm telling you what the Sharia laws have called, that is making the US now that mandating Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he must abolish this law, because this law has caused a lot of things. Hashba, you can see them. You are not drinking, fine. There is no law in Nigeria where say, oh, Islamic country, this state in Nigeria, this is a Muslim state, Christians are not allowed to live. But in as much Christians are allowed to live in that particular place, must you force what you are not taking, force on everybody not to take it? When they see drink, they destroy the drink. They do manner of things, but the same set of people now are still enjoying the VAT that is coming from this drink. And this is the problem. Why we are saying that as it is, because if you are forcing Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which I know he cannot do it, he cannot abolish the law. If you force it, it will cause more violence. And the simple as that this set of people, since this thing has been in memorial since 2022, we're talking about almost 16 years ago now, they are used to it. Coming for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to stop it now, it will be very difficult. Not even this Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu that is finding a way how to become president in 2027 will not dare to say he want to abolish Sharia law. The best thing is for everybody to go on their own separate way. When we talk about separation, people will come for you. You are in a country whereby we say we are one, but we are not one. We are not one in Nigeria. Because Sharia law work in the north. They obey the Sharia law. They even have more, they disregard our constitution. They obey the Sharia law more than Nigerian constitutions. Also, who is making us to be one? I want you people to watch this video where message has been sent to Nigeria, and also at the same time they have banned visa restriction to those one that is causing violence, which for me, I believe that is not enough. Because even the America, we don't know those people who are championing Christian genocide in Nigeria. Nigeria government is not ready to publish any name. Buhari name was given to Buhari, people who are sponsoring Boko Haram. Before Buhari left office and by, we know here the name of these people that are sponsoring Boko Haram. So don't think now that Tinubu will come and say we want to start naming people who are causing Christian genocide. Most of them are denying that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria today. It's a lie. There is a genocide. In as much we know that they are also killing people, but there is Christian genocide in Nigeria. If you see what is happening, most especially by this their Sharia law. I want you people to watch the video of this American, and watch this video where Imam Khaled have finally admitted that there is a genocide, Christian genocide in the north. In fact, this Islamic clergy said 70 years now since he gave his life to Christ, that they broke his leg, they pushed him, he has not stepped his leg to his home, because if you do that, they are going to kill him. For some of you, we never see Bishop Kuka say there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria. But Bakari, the other side, is telling that America should face the America because of the oil in Nigeria. These people are just building their empire. They don't love, no love. Because the people that are killing in the north, they are not human beings. They are see churches being born. But I want you people to watch this video. As you watch this video, please share this video and subscribe to this channel.
Ideology and operate with near total impunity. Dr. Obadere laid out a twofold strategy. First, work with the Nigerian military to neutralize Boko Haram. And second, pressure President Tinubu to make Sharia law unconstitutional in 12 northern states where it has been adopted since the year 2000, and disband the various Hizbah groups who are seeking to enforce Islamic law on all citizens regardless of their religious identity. This is another push that we are seeing, Dr. Abati. You know, the call for the ban of Sharia law also is an uncomfortable conversation that needs to be had.
Okay, since President Trump named Nigeria as a country of particular concern with designation after the Biden administration, there have been a lot of moves in the United States in terms of addressing the issue in Nigeria. Well, let's start with what we call radical Islam. Now, radical Islam, yes, it's a very serious threat, to the United States. We all remember 9/11, and it talks about basically extremist ideology. Extremist ideology that you can find either in terms of fundamentalism or in terms of the use of violent tactics to promote that particular religion. And 9/11 will seem to be a very good example of the kind of threat that radical Islam can pose. And for the United States, 9/11 was a particular wake-up call, and the international community have been mobilized since then to fight global extremism. So it's not just of concern to the US, it's also for the global community. Second, now the US now saying, no, US will fight it. Other countries are fighting it too. Yes. What we're talking about is the need for cooperation, to check extremism of any sort. Whether it's called radical Islam, or it is called terrorism, or it is called banditry. Now, to come to Nigeria, the US says, Nigeria is not a country of particular concern. The announcement that they will restrict visas is inside the Immigration and Nationality Act, Section 212, Sub A and Sub 3C, which gives the United States the powers to restrict visas for certain categories of persons and entities. And I had made the point earlier on that, yeah, it falls within the legitimate and sovereign right of the U.S. to admit whoever it wants to admit. It's not automatic that when you apply for a visa that you'll be given. Where the problem will be is, how do you identify who these religious extremists?
The day that I converted to Christianity, this is the sign.
What?
We ex-Muslim, we are the sign of genocide in northern part of Nigeria. Right now that I'm telling you, I have
That mark on your
yes,
forehead.
This is from my family. My uncle, he's the one who did this for me.
Wow.
They break my leg.
Physically.
They took me out and throw me out. It's like I'm dead. This is the reason why I'm not afraid, whether you kill me, whether whatever, I must preach the gospel.
That's right.
This is the reason, even the name of my ministry say, the gospel of Christ must be preached.
That's right. Ishara Dole.
That's
right.
So our people in northern part of Nigeria facing a lot of persecution. I have more than 100 people right now that I'm telling you who are ex-Muslim. They are with me. They are living together with me.
Wow.
They are facing a lot of persecution. Their relative and their family, they push them out of their family. They don't have anything. Even where to stay is a problem for them.
I can imagine. And they're looking for them to kill.
Yes. And if they found them anywhere, they will kill them. Right now that I'm telling you, I'm now 17 years without going to my own village. My own village, now 17 years.
You know, I keep telling people, when some men of God said there's no, whether genocide or no genocide, when some men of God say such thing does not exist in Nigeria, and some people also said it, you know, some of them have never been to the north.
Yeah.
And those of them that have been to the north only came to the north when everything is fine in the capital city.
Yeah.
They carried security, escorted them, put them in a hotel, gave them food, they ate and they left. Oh, north is good. They don't know anything. And I saw a preacher telling them, if you say there is really no persecution in the north, come and preach in Yobe.
Yeah.
Come and preach in KB. I'm waiting for you to come. Yeah. Let's go into the village and do crusade. Let's see whether you understand what's going on here. And you know, some of us who grew in the north, who have been through, I told my own story of how, you know, they burnt our house, burnt our church, chased after me to kill and all that. I've been through it and I know what it is like to grow up in the north. I know what it is like to be confronted with persecution. I know what it is like for your life to be on the line. So for somebody to say there's no such thing in Nigeria, he must be dreaming.
Yes.
If the government is saying there's no such thing in Nigeria, why do we have IDP camps? No natural disaster, no earthquake, no earth tremor, but we have IDP camps. So why do we have IDP camps? Now we will go into this genocide and all that, but let's begin with the history of Islam.
Complete Islam is genocide.
Wow.
During the time of Prophet Muhammad, Islam, they make 82 war, jihadis, during the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He attended 28 war, which is jihad. But 54 is during his time. But from the beginning of Islam, he used to go attend. But later, he will not longer go in there. Wow. Because he has a lot of followers.
Yes.
So, the beginning of Islam is war. This is the reason Islam must be continued doing the jihadis and raising different groups of jihadis.
Radical
like
groups.
Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, Ansaruddin, Houthi, Hamas, different. More than 300 groups of jihadis. Right now that I'm telling you.
In Islam.
More than 300 groups of jihadis in the world. The whole over 7 continents of the world. Even in Nigeria, the time that Osman bin Fodio came to Nigeria, he started jihad. 1804 to 1808. 4 years. Good 4 years.
Yep.
Attacking people, different places in northern part of Nigeria.
True.
They took the power from our Hausa, local Hausa people.
True.
To Fulani people.
True.
To change our identity, our leader, Hausa, now they're Fulani. Fulani, they are the one who rule this country. Even the governors, all the emirates in northern Nigeria, even the leader of Islam, which is the Caliphate of Sokoto, was Fulani. You can never ever see in Hausa a king. Single one in northern part of Nigeria.
Wow.
They are the one who do anything. Even when you go to the chamber, National Assembly, you can see them. All of them are Fulani.
True.
The secret of Quran to stay there in Arabic language.
Simple.
But if they mistakenly translate Quran in other language, it's another issue. For me in Hausa, you can't come to say, we are going to read chapter women.
Chapter women.
Chapter
Because
women.
there's a chapter
Surah
in
An-Nisa'i.
Quran. Yeah, chapter women.
Like a chapter cow.
Chapter of cow.
So all these things, they will not interpret it in Hausa or in Fulani language. This is the reason why our people post themselves to go in Arabia. Instead of them to learn Arab, they will learn radicalism of Islamic teachings. The day that I converted to them, Quran,
This radical Islamism, is there provisions for it in the Quran or in the Hadith?
I mentioned the verses. Go and kill your neighbor. Go and kill infidel. Different verses in the Quran that mention almost 10 places in the Quran that Quran mention go and kill. In the Quran chapter 2 verse 119 say that slay the unbelievers wherever you find them. In the Quran chapter 5 verse 33 say men and crucify the infidel if they criticize Islam. Quran chapter 8 verse 65 say unbelievers are stupid. Muslims are urged to fight them. Quran chapter 9 verse 123 where I read make war on the infidel living in your neighbor. In the Quran chapter 3 verse 28 say that Muslim must not take the infidel as friend. Wow. In the Quran chapter 8 verse 12 say terrorize and behead those who believe in scripture other than Quran. In the Quran chapter 9 verse 5 say when the opportunity arise kill the infidels wherever you find them. In the Quran chapter 22 verse 19 say punish the unbeliever with garments of fire, hot iron rods, boiling water melts their skin and bellies. So different places, even in the Quran chapter 3 verse 85 say that any religion other than Islam is not accepted. In the Quran chapter 8 verse 60 say Muslim must muster all weapons to terrorize the infidel. In the Quran chapter 9 verse 30 say the Jews and the Christian are afraid to fight them. In the Quran chapter 47 verse 4 say do not seek peace with the infidel. Behead them when you catch them.
This is Quran. This is not even Hadith.
This is not Hadith.
This is Quran.
When you go to the Hadith, say that even when you are walking around, a Christian or Jew is come close, don't give him away. Just push him and go. This is what Hadith says. So all those jihadist terrorists, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Ansaruddin, Harakat al-Mujahideen, Hamas, Boko Haram, ISWAP, Lakurawa, Kidnapper, all even this Bello trilogy they used to mention Allahu Akbar when they are killing people.
Yes.
So all this genocide that is happening in northern part of Nigeria, all of those things is teaching from Islamic. Is the problem that affect Niger, is the problem that affect Burkina Faso, Mali, all West African countries. So we are not in peace. When you go to Southern Africa, you will see peace there. No any fight, no any problem there, except when you go to Republic Democratic of Congo, where they are fighting against the mining there. So only problem there in South Africa. But here in West Africa, we are suffering with
depression of people today. We don't know how to say it any longer. As I speak to you now, the 3 ministerial appointments now Bola Ahmed Tinubu have submitted or nominated now. 2 are Yoruba, 1 is Hausa. Where is Igbo representation? Tomorrow, some of you people, when we talk, some of you people will come for us. Oh, stop these things. Things are not running this way. You can, Omotosho and Tinubu can do whatever they want to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but the world have heard the truth. The world have known the marginalization. Igbos have been marginalized. We must speak it. I'm not an Igbo man. I'm not an Igbo man. I speak for Yoruba, I speak for Igbo, I speak for anybody that I feel that they are being cheated on. That's what I do. The same you people now who is sentencing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment now. Yoruba cannot take what Igbos have taken. No Hausa can take whatever what the Igbos have taken. Since 1999, that Yakubu Gowon say, "Oh, no victor, no vanquish." come together, let's form one Nigeria. Where is one Nigeria? Have people are allowed to be part of one Nigeria since 1999? They are still dwelling on the Biafra war, they are still dwelling on the civil war. Since 1999, if Igbo will have been allowed to be a vice president of Nigeria or president of Nigeria, do you think that even Igbo people will not be calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to order? When your brother was there as a president, what did he do? Why are you calling other people to do what your brother cannot do for you? But they've not been giving them the opportunity to serve. When Omowore Sowore came out and said that there is an agreement between the Yorubas and the Igbo, can't you see? It was not only today it started, because when Obasanjo finished his 8 years tenure, Obasanjo will have as well, even as much as he's running after Peter Obi to become president, and which is too late, because power is no longer in his hand. He can as well look at Igbo. He can't tell me all the whole Igbo then. There was nobody to be a vice to Yar'Adua then. But he went to Niger Delta, because that has been the politics they have been playing. Don't allow this set of people to go close to power. He went to Niger Delta to go and pick Jonathan to be the president, to be the vice president to Yar'Adua. And when it could not allow Yar'Adua, Jonathan took over. It's for you to see that there are plans. When the Omowore Sowore speak, it's not that he doesn't have a record. It was, I quote what Omowore Sowore did. Out of 3 nominees, ministerial nominee you choose now, 2 are from your supply. 1 is from Igbo. At least has Igbo not showed the loyalty to Bola Ahmed Tinubu government now that they are with him, they ally with him. Their governor now, almost apart from the governor of Abia State now, all of them have become to APC. Is that not enough that they are in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu government? At least what he will have done to at least to compensate these people, say give them more appointment. Do you think it's easy for these people to be part of Nigeria since 1999 and they have not tasted power? I dare the Yoruba tribe or the Fulani Hausa tribe, they cannot endure 2 years without power. This is the reason you see that anytime power leave the north, they are always shivering. They are not with themselves because they believe that they are born with power. When Jonathan was there, Yar'Adua was the one that first sick, they died, and Jonathan took over. What happened? They felt that the world want to come and end. They started forming coalition to remove Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Even many of them stood against that Jonathan will not enter. Even when Yar'Adua died, they were trying to cover it up. They never want Nigerians to know that Yar'Adua is dead. But he took the brave of Obasanjo then now. No, I'm alive. You people cannot do it. I'm still in charge. And Obasanjo did everything before people like this woman that died. This Nafdak woman that died. Those are the powerful people that stood there. No, you people cannot cover this shit. That now make Jonathan to become president after the death of Yar'Adua. When he wanted to contest 2015 to complete his 8 years, the Northerners they collude with the Yorubas and form coalition party that defeated Jonathan. Even if they could not defeat Jonathan, because he said the blood of his ambition does not want the blood of innocent Nigeria. He hands up even before they announced the rascality kangaroo election they did that put us in the mess where we find ourselves today. Let's talk about the Yorubas. When Jonathan was also ruling, they were also complaining bitterly that the power is not in their hand. They have nothing to, and these are the people that they've forgotten that Obasanjo has become president of this country for good 8 years. After then, they did everything. Osinbajo became the vice president for 8 years with Buhari. They never formed coalition. The Yorubas and the North have not come together to form coalitions. To remove, even despite of Osinbajo and Buhari, they failed Nigeria woefully for their 8 years. They failed woefully. They never come. They did not. But suddenly, when President Tinubu entered now, because the Northerners cannot stay without power, the same thing with the Southwest now. Look at